instance of insulting women, a DMK leader has made derogatory and misogynist comments targeting women leaders of the BJP. Tamil Nadu DMK leader Sadiq Sadiq, who is speaking at a meeting in RK Nagar organized by the DMK Minister of Information and Technology and Digital Services, used derogatory language to describe the women leaders of the BJP who are also working as actors. The incident took place with the minister happening to be on stage.
நாங்கள் BJP தமிழ்நாட்டில் கொண்டு வருவோம். எப்படி கொண்டு வருவீங்க? இதுல வேற இந்த 4 நடிகை ஒருத்தர் இருக்கறாளுங்கல்ல. பேர் வர மாட்டேங்குதே. குசுப்பு, நமிதா, முன்னோட்டிக்கிறாள் யாரு? காயத்ரி ரகுராமன், அப்புறம் இந்த கௌதமின்னு ஒருத்தி. நாங்களும் வடசல்ல கட்சி வளர்த்தோம். யார் யார் வச்சு வளர்த்தோம் பாத்தீங்கன்னா, அந்த காலத்துல இருந்து அந்த சீதா டிஆர் பால்ல இருந்து பல்ராமன்ல இருந்து இன்னைக்கு எங்க அண்ணன் இளையரணா வரைக்கும் இங்க திமுக வளர்த்துட்டு இருக்காங்க இந்த மாவட்டத்துல. ஆனா பிஜேபி இருக்கிற தலைவரா பாத்தீங்கன்னா 4 ஆயிட்டாங்க. இதுல ஒருத்தி சொல்ற அந்த குஷ்பூன்னு ஒருத்தி இப்படி தலையை கையில தூக்கிட்டு தாமரை மலர்ந்தே தீரும் தமிழ்நாட்டில். நான் தான் சொன்னேன், அமித்ஷா முளைத்தாலும் முளைக்குமே தவிர தமிழ்நாட்டில் தாமரை மலராதிமை புரிந்து கொள்ள. யார்கிட்ட கதை விடுறீங்க? நீ எல்லாம் ஒரு ஆளு. எங்க அண்ணன் எத்தனை முறை இளையரணான குஷ்பூ கூட்டத்தை இருங்க, அவங்க திமுக இருந்தாங்க. 5-6 முறை இதே எங்க அண்ணன் இளையரணா ராயபுரத்துல குஷ்பூ கூட்டம் போட்டாரு. நீங்க வம்புல மாட்டி விட்டுறீங்க போல. இது இப்ப இருக்குப்பா, ஏற்கனவே யூடியூப் சேனல்காரே தாலி அசுனுக்கிறா. அந்த மாதிரி திமுக இருந்ததா இல்லையா? இருந்ததா? அண்ணன் கூட்டம் போட்டுக்கிறார்.
Well, Prapanch is with us on the phone line. Khushboo has also now demanded as this sexist neta be sacked, and also as a comment coming in from the DMK leaders and the Chief Minister himself, because Kanimozhi in a way has apologized to Khushboo.
That's right. In fact, we could see that earlier Mrs. Kanimozhi had apologized to Khushboo on Twitter, and she said that, in fact, responding to her tweet, she said, as a woman, she apologizes as a human being for what was said, and that this can never be tolerated irrespective of who did it. So she came forward and she asked the apologies, and she said that I am openly able to apologize for this because my leader and my party don't condone this. So they have come out with strong statement that they don't accept this kind of attitude by the party also, and she had sought an apology. Subsequently, we also saw that Mrs. Khushboo, in fact, was on live with us with, in fact, Sadiq Sadiq, wherein when Sadiq Sadiq asked sorry, she did not accept his apology, and she was very hurt hurt because Sadiq Sadiq had made such a comment on a public stage. So we could see that was evident, and which is not acceptable because such comments could not be passed, and we could see that it was evident that Mrs. Khushboo was not okay with such comments, and she did not accept Sadiq Sadiq's apology.
All right, Prapanch, please to stay on with us. Khushboo Sundar is with us on the broadcast, and we would like to ask a few questions in exactly what now she is seeking as a response and an apology from the DMK side. Khushboo, thank you very much for joining in. Absolutely shocking, comparing a few BJP leaders. How do you respond to the recent comments that has been made on you and 3 other women BJP leaders by this particular DMK leader?
I wouldn't want to comment on him because I think it will be degrading myself if I react to this man. For me, the most important thing is to fight this battle. I've always been strong enough and fought the battle on my own. And here you have this guy speaking in such an insulting and derogatory manner about my other colleagues from the political field as well as my film fraternity, and especially about me, the way he has spoken in Tamil. I mean, I can't even translate and say it as to what he has spoken. People who understand Tamil, who know Tamil, will definitely understand what he was trying to say. It just shows their sick, misogynist mindset, where such men think that it's fine to comment about a woman, to insult a woman, and they think it's their birthright. And I say that just shows their upbringing and the kind of a very toxic atmosphere they have been around in.
But Khushboo, don't you think that such comments have become a common usage amongst political leaders, especially now at the time when we are looking at how such comments are being freely given?
Yes, most of the time you see leaders coming up with these kind of comments. I think in the flow, they don't realize what they are saying. But what this person from DMK has said is absolutely at the lowest ebb. I mean, nobody can stoop lower than that, the way he has spoken it. The worst thing is, after speaking, he knows what he has spoken is absolutely wrong, insulting to the core. And then he himself says, oh, please don't get me wrong. This is what I meant, and I don't want people to pull me into a controversy. And he says that with a smirk on his face. That shows very clearly that what he had intended, that was said, and it was given out. And then he was trying to, safeguard himself, protect himself. But he was very clear. He didn't have even an iota of shame, an iota of any kind of remorse when he said that. It was planned, and he said it because he wanted to say it. So he cannot go back on his word and say that I'm issuing an apology and this is not what I meant. It's so clear from his face and his expressions that this is what he meant. And his intentions were very clear, to insult and derogate me and, to speak about me in such a derogatory manner.
But you've been talking about an apology now. As far as DMK leader Kanimozhi has issued an apology to you, would you say that the matter now stands resolved?
No, definitely not. I'm very glad that Kani has responded and she has issued an apology. But then I want the party to expel him. I want a strong message to be sent out, because this man, even today when the other channels were speaking to him, he was trying to give a justification about what the others have spoken. So just because others have been spoken, somebody else jumps into well, this man is going to jump into the well and commit suicide himself. Is spoken in this derogatory manner. Yes, there have been people from different political field and parties and the leaders who have spoken about women in very misogynistic manner. And we have spoken about this. I myself have stood up and spoken for those women across the party lines. But what this man has spoken today is unacceptable. And I am going to take this issue up to Women Commission, and I want an action to be taken on this person.
But Khushboo, when it comes to such misogynist comments that are also made by BJP leaders, don't you think that this is an issue that is spread across all party lines, irrespective of what political party that anyone comes from?
Exactly. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Are they trying to say that if somebody is doing something, so it's like they have to understand if somebody else is saying it, so it's fine for me to say it. And all I ask is, whoever speaks in such an insulting tone about a woman, or, targeting a woman and trying to, speak about her in such a derogatory manner. All I would like to ask all these men across every political field or any line, I want to ask them if they would want to speak about the same lines about their women in the family or their mothers. Will they have the courage to do so? And then issue an apology that, oh, Amma, I'm sorry, I didn't mean this. Galati se ho gaya. I mean, you don't make these kind of mistakes. It's there in your mind. It's there in the misogynistic mindset that it's fine to insult a woman. No, it is not fine to insult a woman. It's not fine to speak about a woman in such a derogatory manner. It's not fine to bring a woman down in this way. And this person has gone, like I said, right at the bottom, rock bottom. This man has hit rock bottom. The way he has spoken, and that is not acceptable to me.
Khushboo, as far as the points that you've been making, because you're seeking a direct apology there, thank you very much for joining us here on Times Now with your point of view as well, because Khushboo Sundar, they're saying the BJP leader, actor turned neta, she wants to see Chief Minister MK Stalin also to stand up for her. But why exactly till now is he silent and no action is being taken against the misogynist neta? Those are the questions being put forth by Khushboo Sundar. Let's move on now to other